Well, I guess I'm gonna be doing another stream. I didn't feel like it was gonna be done. I was done yet for today. All right, so I had realized that I had forgotten to get my encounter here, so let's go do that real quick. So as you can see here, the most likely one for me to get is Krabby Corso. It would be fine, though Goldeen would be pretty bad. So I just have to hope I don't get that one. Ugh, unlucky. It does eliminate potential dupes on future Krabby routes, but it's still not great to get this at this point. I also had off stream I picked up the one citrus berry that was in the red tile. I'm gonna be needing that for later. So now I just need to get back to Azalea. Oh, that was the wrong way. Alright, so I'm gonna get chummed. I can't. I'll level up Goldeen first, I guess. Oh, check Goldeen. The wall's at 25, and it gets Ice Beam at that level as well. I don't foresee this being useful as a Goldeen's, even less so than Taking Time. I'm just gonna evolve it right away. Alright, so Mood Center, can Seeking actually handle this? Yeah, it's speed tied. You gotta be. Actually, didn't I didn't check its IVs. Let me go do that. Yeah, it's not great, but it's has high special attack. That's something at least. Endeavor's a bit odd because I don't. Cold Lava is probably my best choice. It doesn't risk bite flinches, and it's usually two shots of headbutt. Drowsy, that you're not handling that. I guess Apom could work. What are they going to be going for against Lava? Seismic toss. So yeah, that is a pretty safe. So seismic toss and Cyclone crit can kill me. I could pivot through Gaslight just to check. Yeah, it's always seismic toss against. So I could like pivot through Ghastly. I was going to be going for. I was going for Siding against it, so it isn't really that good. Seeking will always be baiting Thunder Punch if I could bring it on. No wait, it's overlapping range. Seeking Seeking isn't actually that bad against this though. You bring in Seeking on Thunder Punch, like chip it down and then go into Apom to kill it. And I could also I could also maybe like chip it a bit with maybe uh, Horn Attack is highest damage. Yeah, Horn Attack. uh, If Apom switches to Thunder Punch, though, it's not dead to Psybeam crit. Unless Thunder Punch also crits. In that case, I'd probably have to go out into maybe Noctowl to kill with Nightshade. It won't have much HP left. Yeah, yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna go for. Hey, welcome, Mortal. Moral Knight, I misread that. Lava, go into Seeking on Seismic Toss, I chip it down, go into Apom, Noctowl for backup. So I can bring like you and a token come, I guess, maybe like back up against Growlithe. Seeking is gonna be taking a Thunder Punch, so I switching it to silent toss. So yeah, I can just cherry berry. Apom is probably gonna have to switch on that as well, so I'm gonna need to give it cherry as well. Noctowl is gonna be switching it on Psybeam. Yeah, that's a person, and I guess you can get person as well. And Kabuto gets Orin. Alright, there we go. That's the first grunt. Ooh, that was a concern. Okay, I am dead to bite crit from this range. But is a range to kill. I could go into Apom and kill. That's gonna be a bit shakier on the drowsy though. I'm gonna go into Bayleaf and Beta Flame Wheel into Kabuto so I can try and use that. Just need to kind of hope for no flinches. Please don't flinch. Ah, frick. Okay, that's not good. Mm, I'm just dead to regular bites. So I can't stay in. Apom's gonna have to kill it. Okay, what is it going for against Apom? It's overlapping between Psybeam and Seismic Toss. Palava is dead to max roll sight and crit upon switch in. You're just dead out. Wait. You're usually dead to Psybeam crit. This is not what I was. This fight did not go as I planned at all. Alright, look seeking. Okay. I'm dead to Thunder Punch crit. It doesn't look like that's. It does not look like that's low enough for Apom to kill. I think I need to go into Noctowl and get some like Nightshade chips so Apom can kill. Maybe Bayleaf, actually. It could be dead to like Ice Punch. I'm gonna try going. Going into that. Alright, what is this? Okay, it's barely not dead to Ice Punch crit at this range. Wait, it just goes for Seismic Toss. Okay, that actually makes things a lot easier. Okay, it can actually still go for Ice Punch. Apom is Apom isn't dead to crit, but if I switch it in and it gets frozen, that's really bad. Yeah, I have Cherry, so you go for Ice Punch if you don't go for Seismic Toss. Okay. Alright, that was really scary, but I managed to get through it. No deaths. Except it's Ghastly. You out. Oh no, you're slower, and that's not technically dead to crit though, but it's overlapping range and I'm risking status. You're you're faster at 24. About to level up anyway, so might as well. And you kill 2 flame wheels and you're never dead to crit. So yeah, that works. Sneasel's faster, so I need to switch it. It's always going for Surf. I could possibly do Seeking. Napalm takes way too much damage. Growlithe, you also take too much damage. Even at like 24. Heracross doesn't look that bad actually. I'm switching it on Surf. Yeah, Heracross is actually Heracross seems really good. That's what I'm going for. Oh yeah, Fire Punch, I forgot it. I'm I can play around Freeze with Aspheres anyway, so I don't really need it. Heracross is switching in Surf. It can sometimes be dead to crit Surf into Metal Claw crit. If it gets crit Surf on switch, I'll possibly need to like grab a backup. If I can get if I can get these two into like a quick attack or like a slash, I can well, not Omnite. It actually has to be Kabuto. It's like pit for Growlithe to bait Surf and Poliwhirl bait Slash. So I could bring that. Oh wait. What's Heracross do if it's level 24 against Sneasel? It can still sometimes be dead from like Surf crit into Metal Clock crit. Like it's to the point where like if I get Surf crit I just need to switch because I can't really risk Heracross like this. So yeah, it doesn't really matter if I level up or not. Okay, so oh, I should have put the cherry berry on the whatever never punished. Alright, what is no, I'm dead to Surf crit, so yeah, I can't. I just switch out into Heracross like I plan to. Please don't crit. Easy. Wait, no, no, wait, wrong one. Okay, I'm gonna save and import my sets so because of some of the changes. Okay, next battle. Equilava's gonna have to be used for this as well. I'm basing Dratini for okay, this Dratini is gonna be a big problem. Oh, I think I'd stand to get some chip with headbutt. Flinch would be nice, and then I could like Seeking actually is probably Seeking's actually unironically probably my best option. Oh, that's ironic. Where is Seeking? Oh, there we go. Oh, oops. For for backup, I guess I'll bring Poliwhirl. I could also bring I could bring Noctowl as well. I don't want to use Noctowl, but oh wait, I forgot about the Porygon. I gotta plan for that as well. Okay, Porygon will be coming in on Seeking. Heracross can switch in, it's faster. It can kind of like, I ideally want to be switching into like a fun, into the Thunder Wave. Rock Smash 2 shots and I'm faster. Quick Try Attack could potentially put me in a weird spot. Uh, Kabuto would probably just revenge kill it though, so. Um, Okay, wait, I gotta equip berries. There's some specific berries I need to equip. This Magmite isn't like focus band or anything like that. I can afford to just go Orin on this. Let me check. Uh, yeah, it's always a Dragon Rage because that's always going to be the most damage. It's not going to kill with a crit volume anyway, so don't need to worry about like if it somehow manages to click that. Oh, wait, no, that's not what I meant to do. Seeking Orin. Heracross is going to need like Heracross is going to need Cherry. Same with Kabuto. Um, um, I'll put one on Apom just in case. In Poliwhirl, I guess you can have Orin. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna chip it with Headbutt. Seeking. And I always kill from Ice Beam with Ice Beam at this range. Right, Porygon. Porygon is gonna be quicking either Tri Attack or Thunder Wave. Preferably it's Thunder Wave, please. Alright, that's best case, alright. Alright, no problem. Alright, this part gets a bit scary. So I have to fight this executive first. No, it's actually a grunt, but it's and then after that after that I have a rival battle. Okay. And I can't switch my team. I can heal, but I can't switch my team. What's Apom do against this? Um, with the pink bow, I have a pretty good wait. Hold on. If I go to okay, yeah, with at level 24 with the pink bow, I always one shot this cadaver that would bait in coughing. Going for it's it's overlapping between all three moves. That's not ideal. Okay, I gotta be okay. I gotta okay. So I'm gonna plan for this fight very carefully. So yeah, Apom's probably gonna be coming. Give it a candy and equip the pink bow on it. Okay. Then coughing comes out. This is it's that's very awkward that it's random move between like all of them. Seeking if it comes on a flamethrower, it can beat it pretty easily as it's Gaslight's dead to crit. Um, Zero's dead to crit. What baits? Bayleaf could possibly. It can take all of its moves and then no, it baits Sludge, not Flamethrower. Heracross does bait Flamethrower. It's not dead to like crit from any of its moves. I might want to save Heracross for Eradicate. But if I go into Seeking, then I can kill with like Psybeam into I can heal with two side beams in a time. not in danger from like crit Thunderbolt into crit Flamethrower into crit Thunderbolt. And I'm also faster. When Eradicate comes up, what's my best answer to that? Both Kabuto and Heracross are slower. Heracross is still slower. If Heracross switches to Flamethrower and Cuffing, that means I'm pretty low. If I kill Cuffing with CK, I'm gonna be baiting likely head. I'm gonna be always be baiting head, but I can go into that. Usually I'm not dead to crit after usually dead to crit. Okay, let me map this out and like see if I can if what I can this can how this will work. Do we have anything that can outspeed this? A little speed tide. If if Kaito fails, if Kaito isn't able to take it out, I could bring in Apom and just kill it with Swift. Because submission will definitely do enough to put it in range. How much does Berry Juice restore? It uses it restores 20, so yeah, if I go for submission, that should still always put it in Apom's Swift range. Let me make sure of that. Submission, it does 45 minimum. That heals for. Actually, it might not. What if Capito is 25? Just 51 minimum. 20. Yeah, wait, actually, I think I was calculating a bit wrong. It does 45 minimum. 60. Okay, so let me bust out the calculator. 62 minus 45 is 17, plus 20 is 37, and Apom's minimum damage is not barely not enough. It's I guess I have to go to 25. That the 25 increase should be enough. I think I can afford to bring Kabuto up to 25. Okay. Yeah, doing that with 4 Pokemon makes me better prepared to take on the rival. Heracross. Okay, so Ditto. I can beat Ditto. How do I beat Ditto, actually? I could force it to transform into Kabuto and then kill with Bayleaf. Yeah, that's very safe. Okay, the Mr. Mime is a big problem. I actually don't know how I'm gonna do. Okay, how does Apom do? Apom doesn't do badly. Crits could get potentially pretty scary, so I'm not sure how much I want to rely on that. I just want to check first. Yeah, Quilava. Yeah, this beats Quilava pretty easily. EXP on Kabuto is going to be very tight, though. I mean, the EXP is being split, so it shouldn't be that bad. Mr. Mime is what I'm really worried about this one though. Apom does decent damage, but it basically needs to switch it on Hypnosis for it to like be able to safely get off two attacks. Do I have anything better there? Anything better for this? Wait. Oh wait, no, you're slower. That's yeah, even at 25, you're slower. And you're dead to Psybeam crit. No, you're just dead. Get the Mr. Mime is like the Mr. Mime is such a huge problem. Am I even gonna beat this? Apom can like Apom can come in really safe, can kill very safely, but the problem is it can't come in on anything but Hypnosis. If Apom's 25, does that affect anything? No, not really. It's still like always dead to one of the punches into crit side beam. How the fuck do I beat this Mr. Mime? I could try to paralyze it with Flaffy. That's hmm. If I did that, then Beedrill could take it out pretty easily, but okay, I don't have room for Beedrill on this team. Bailey's only job is to kill. Can Beedrill kill a transformed Kabuto? But I can't switch in as safely is the problem. Yeah, it's just straight up dead switching in. And it actually doesn't even kill a Giga Drain, so yeah, that's definitely not an option. Maybe if I find something else for the Ditto, I could like maybe I could force it to transform into Beedrill. It's it's faster, so if I forced it to transform into Beedrill, I could deal decent amount of damage from it for turn as it transformed into the Seeking slower. Heracross is faster. I'm not going to be using it for the rest of the fights. I could deal a lot of damage with. I would do quite a lot of damage with return. I've got a berry, but that shouldn't affect things too much. I am slower. I can't really risk coming. Wait, hold on. What the heck is this kill? My Beedrill's Giga Drain doesn't kill. Oh, yeah, that's right. The HP it has. Yeah, I've seen the video. I know all about the glitch as well. It's a pretty famous one. Hmm. Could I like transform it into Heracross? Okay, no, I take way too much. Apom? No. Ditto has. Could I force it to transform into Seeking, perhaps? If I do that, I actually have a decent chance of just like beating it outright. And if not, I could go into Heracross and and finish it off. That isn't a. Okay, and then alright, so let me go through this again. So Apom leads off with at 24 with the pink bow. It just one shots Kadabra. That brings in coughing. I go out into Heracross on random move. It takes like a crit from any of these, and it specifically baits out. Um, it specifically baits Flamethrower. I go into Seeking. I Psybeam twice for the kill, and then it brings out Eradicate. I go into Kaizo and Head Dot. I do a lot of damage with Submission. It, if I if I'm not dead to crit, which I probably will be, I'll like switch into Apom on Headbutt, and I switch into Apom on once it heals with Berry Juice. I, s- I switch into Apom on Headbutt. I'm not dead to crit there, and I kill with Swift always. Okay, and then for the rival battle, leads off with Ditto. I force it to transform into Sea King. I chip it down with Horn Attack, and then I go into Heracross and take it out. It doesn't deal that much to me, and I'm also faster. Is it ever going for Psybeam against my Sea King? No, it's always going for Horn Attack. Um, that would evade in Quilava. I could go into Kaito. I kill that. It's baiting Fire Punch, and I go into Kaito. I kill that pretty easily. Burn might be a potential issue, but I think I just have to play into that. It's in Mr. Mime. It's going for Thunder Punch. I. It's going for. Yeah, it's going for Thunder Punch. I go into Flaffy. I try and paralyze it. Then I guess I go. This is beating inside. I try and go back into Kabuto, and then I go into Beedrill and kill off Twin Needle now that it's paralyzed and I'm faster. Okay, I think that strategy is gonna work. Kabuto needs to be 25. I think I can also afford to. I can afford to make everything. I can afford to make Heracross 24 as well, along with Beedrill and Flaffy. Safeguard. I'm probably not using that. Okay, alright, so Apom, for the first battle, Apom gets the pink bow. Oh wait, yeah, Apom gets the pink bow because it's the only way it can one-shot the Kadabra. I could technically give it like, I can't give it a burn cure because I don't even have that yet, so I'll just give it orange so that it can heal up a bit. If it like crits or something like that, Seeking can, Seeking it's taking Thunderbolts, so I want to give it a where's Cherry? I want to give it a Cherry Berry. Kabuto is it doesn't have any status moves, so I'm just gonna give it an Orange Berry. Beedrill, you're not neither you're coming this battle, but you have an Orange Berry. Alright. Alright. I did go for Flamethrower. Yeah, I'm still always bidding Flamethrower. Seeking might overlevel, but I don't actually care because I'm not going to be using it for Bugsy. Yeah, it's always going for Headbutt. Iron Tail crit never goes for it, so I might go for Crunch as well, but neither of those actually matter. Am I dead to crit? Yeah, I am. There's no reason to risk it, and I can't risk it because I need Kabuto for Bugsy. Alright. Alright, so... Alright, that's one down. Now all that's left is my... Oh, it automatically heals me, yeah. Okay. Alright, as you can see, the... Yeah, I can't use the PC, so... Alright, so yeah, Seeking is my lead for this one. Seeking is Seeking just needs Oran because it needs to take as many hits from Ditto as it can. Heracross, you can have an Oran as well. You're not. Yeah, you're definitely not going to be staying in on Mr. Mime, so. Okay, wait, my plan for the Mr. Mime was like. So Heracross is going to be out. It's going to be going for Psybeam. I switch into. Okay, wait, actually, actually, wait, hold on a sec. I guess I can, like, switch back into Seeking and bait out Thunder Punch into Flaffy. That's. Alright, no, Apom, you can take you get the pink bow. I want you to be dealing as much damage to Mr. Mime as possible. You're probably, yeah, everyone else needs Chestos because of Mr. Mime, and yeah, Kabuto is for lava. We know killing, oh no, wait, killing Ditto with Heracross brings in cold lava, so I like go into the, okay, no, never mind, I had the orders completely wrong, so yeah, I kill it with this. I am basically always safe to this. Fire Punch Burn is a potential problem, but I can't play around that, so I just gotta hope it doesn't happen. If it does, I could possibly go into like Apom and like just finish. Oh no, actually, I'm just gonna be going for Iron Tail, so that actually isn't a problem. And then yeah, once I kill with Kabuto, I bring in Mr. Mime. It it's gonna be going for Thunder Punch always. Yeah, it's always gonna be Thunder Punch. I go into Flaffy. Flaffy, I try to get a Thunder Wave off, and then I switch like, and then I try to switch back into Kabuto. That could be a bit risky, but I could like, I could, and I can go into. Oh, I switch in Beedrill on, and then I kill. Do I kill even if I'm burned? No, I don't, so I can't get burned. I mean, this is the best I can do. How does Fury Cutter Heracross do? I mean, it takes a million. It takes so much from. Yeah, the problem is it takes so much from Mr. Mime, so yeah, I don't think that will really work. All right. Yeah, I think this is gonna be what I'm. This is what I'm gonna have to go with. So, I'm gonna level Beedrill to 25. I'll do it for. Alright. Could I? I could pivot back through Seeking to be able to move those in Fire Punch. This will always kill. Please don't crit. Alright, good. Alright. Mr. Mine always sees a kill. Yes, it doesn't. That. Okay. Please. I don't have a choice. Right, please don't crit. Alright, good. Sees a kill with. Yeah, I have to pivot through something. I can't switch a Beedrill directly in. Seeking is my best option. Good luck. Please. Alright, thank goodness. Whew. Whew. Uh, all right. That was a really difficult part out of the way. Now I can get through the Bugsy gym trainer and then onto Bugsy himself. I am very worried about Bugsy. Going to be very hard, but I've been playing a strategy off stream that I has a decent chance of working. It's not guaranteed, but I think it will work. Okay, so yeah, Bayleaf is just safe against this. It's um that brings in Parasect. I can go into Quilava. How's Quilava on EXP? Yeah, Quilava's fine on EXP, so I can use that. And then I always kill. Arbok comes up next. I don't have the best answer for this actually. Seeking. No, Seeking does not do enough damage. Heracross might actually be kind of good. If I like pivot through like Ammonite to beta and Sludge to beta out Giga Drain and go into Heracross, I can deal some decent damage of Giga Drain, I can do some decent damage of Horn Attack. I'm not in too much risk, and if like that feels like I could go into like another backup that could be like Beedrill, I guess. Beedrill doesn't do bad damage. I have to be very careful on EXP on certain Pokemon. I don't have too many trainers left, but yeah. There's some Pokemon, like if Seeking or Beedrill or actually even Heracross over level, it's not a problem because I don't plan on using them for Bugsy anyway. It probably can come as backup. It does a decent amount of damage, and it's not dead to crit upon switching, so I could like bring it as Arbok, like just in case I need something to kill it. I'm using Amidite instead of Kabuto because I need to be very careful on EXP for Kabuto, so Quilava. Quilava needs a Chesto Berry because it has Parasect has 4. You can take a Pecha. Same with Heracross. And Beedrill, since you can't get poison anyway, you can just have Orin. And I guess, oh yeah, Apom can just keep the pink bow. Actually, oh, it's dead to like Sludge, Maxroll, Crit, and Poison. So I'm actually gonna bring Pecha just in case. It's not likely to come to that situation, but yeah. Um, alright, Parasect, Quilava, Fire Punch. Or they pivot through Ammonite on Sludge, bait Giga Drain into Heracross. good amount of damage with. Okay, what's the crit range on Heracross? It's 45, so I am safe, and I still have Pecha, so yeah. Alright, easy. Oh wait, no, that's... I have to click the restore kit. Alright, next trainer is Bug Catcher Josh. Yeah, I'm not using Heracross against that, that's for sure. Giga Drain, so yeah, it's gotta be called Lava. I do take damage, but I do always one shot, and I'm not dead to crit. There's no like, I'll have to bring Sweet Kiss is confused. Yeah, it's confusion. Heracross comes in, it's going for Rock Throw. I could go it into. hmm, I could go it into my own Heracross, perhaps. I'm actually, first of all, I'm gonna import the new sets. What the heck can I use this? What the heck can I use for this Heracross? It's freaking Pin Missile. It's yeah, that's way too risky to put a row in it. 'Cause I got nothing for this. Man, I have nothing for this Heracross. Okay, actually, how in the world am I beating this Heracross? Even if I get knocked out, it's slower, so if I kept wing attack on it, it's still slower. It doesn't seem that unreasonable to throw my own Heracross at it. I'm faster, and Horror Attack does a decent amount of damage. It doesn't deal that much to me. Yeah, I think that's what I'll have to go for. If like it gets bad, I could like revenge kill. Maybe like Ghastly, since it's gonna be going for. It's gonna be going for like. It's going for Headbutt. I'm not sure. It might. I'm not sure how it calculates Pin Missile. It might go for that. I mean, I'm very rarely dead to it anyway, so it's not like it's a big problem if it does. My cooldoff is slower. Growlithe is probably slower. Yeah, I think it's just gonna have to be my own Heracross takes it on. And like if things go badly, I can like chip it with Poliwhirl and like re and then like kill it with Ghastly. Oh no, it's slower. Actually wait, how does it do it as Haunter at 24? And it's actually faster then, so I guess there's no better time to do it than now, so I might as well. Alright, next up is alright, now I have to figure out Golbat. I could Fluffy is pretty safe, especially if it switches to a Giga Drain. So I could bring like Ammonite to like Beta Giga Drain, and then if you're getting crits, that isn't amazing, but I could bring in Fluffy, and then I did it. Check this out. Like, in Apom will Apom does a decent amount of damage with 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 Swift if like I need to like bring it to like and Fluffy already put it very low and doesn't have a berry. Well, it does has a berry, but doesn't have a healing berry. The potential issue is if it gets Giga Drain crit into Sludge crit. It's pretty likely to confuse Ray anyway, so it's not too bad of a risk to take. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna go for. I'm bringing Apom to 25 as well, might as well. I'm getting close to Bugsy, so there's no reason to like not start going 25 on more of my Pokemon. Apom isn't Apom I do need for Bugsy, but it's not likely to come to this trainer, and if it does, it's gonna be like split EXP, so it won't be getting much. Quilava, Orin, Heracross also Orin, Poliwhirl Orin, and Hunter Orin, and then Flaffy is going to be Wait, no, not Repel. No, no, no. I'll deposit. I was gonna try to discard that, but Bursum and Apom is also Bursum. I'm rarely dead to Pit Missile from this, and it needs to get like multiple crits in order to. So yeah, if I'm not planning to use Poliwhirl, but if I need to, I can use it to like chip Heracross and like then kill with Haunter. I'm decently confident in like my own Heracross beating it strategy. It will only become a problem if it gets crit like multiple times. Okay, so what's the crit range on my own Heracross? Okay, I'm actually dead to crit, so it's gonna be going for Headbutt, so I can try and go into Haunter. I can Nightshade and Nightshade again. Alright. This just changed things a bit, though. It's not going for the move I thought it would. Okay. It's going for Shadow Ball. Yeah, it's definitely going for Shadow Ball. I'm going to want to, I could try bringing in, like, Apom on that. I could bring an Apom, like, I can afford it now because it's going for Shadow Ball and I'm immune to that. Alright. It would be very nice if you clicked Confuse, right? Alright, now it's Sludge. That was a that was a high roll, wasn't it? I am dead. I'm yeah, I'm always dead to Sludge crit. I could go into Poliwhirl to could I go into Poliwhirl to beta Giga Drain? Unless Poliwhirl gets crit, that would work, so don't get crit. Alright, that's easy. Flaffy, you can come in. Alright, there we go. XP's a bit high, but there's only two trainers left, I believe. Yeah, two trainers left, so it shouldn't be a problem. Quilava I can kill with this, but it's gonna be getting a lot of EXP, so I think that's probably what I'm gonna have to do. Can Growlithe do it? It's like it. Yeah, we'll have Flame Wheel. But it's slower and it's dead to Sludge Crit. So yeah, I think I actually just have to use Quilava. I'm gonna get 748 experience, which I guess I can afford to take that for the next trainer. I'm not gonna be leading off with with Quilava against that anyway. I guess I can afford to do that. XP is gonna be very tight on Quilava, but I think that it shouldn't be too bad. So that's gonna bait out Hydro Pump that's gonna bait out Hydro Pump from Kabuto. I can go into Bayleaf and handle that pretty easily. Yeah, Bayleaf it's always faster and it always kills. That will bring in Delibird for Aurora Beam or Wing Attack. I could go into Ammonite and kill it, I guess. Yeah, it's not really risking anything doing that. I guess possibly freeze. I could put an Aspir Berry on that, so not really risking it. I could bring Kabuto and I can bring. I'll just bring these as backups as well. Nah. All right, yeah, this looks pretty free to me. Quava, it's a bit concerning on the EXP, but it's overlapping between Megahorn and Sludge, so I guess I go with Petra just in case he goes for the A and gets the poison. Bayleaf is you're coming in on a Hydro. You can just, I guess you can just be the Orin then. Ammonite. It's there's Aspire. Aspire and Kabuto gets that as well. And you can just have Orin, I guess. Could I afford to pivot out and kill something? No, I can't really. I just have to kill with this. Oh, it's actually can go for Rock Slide. Interesting. Well, it doesn't matter. Okay, so yeah, I go up to Ammonite and I always live hits from it, and I always kill with Rock Slide. Alright, just one more left before Bugsy. Quilava, I need to be really careful with EXP on it. Quilava can do good against Pineco, but I might not want to use it. Actually, it doesn't only gives 295, and that's likely going to be split, so it actually probably wouldn't be bad to use this against Pineco. 25 with the Miracle Seed. Yeah, that always kills. Bayleaf, it's also, well, it won't be a problem when it comes to EXP. That will bait out. That will bait out Ledian for wing attack. I can go into I guess I can go into Omni on that to bait Giga Drain into something. What do I have that can handle this thing? Quilava, I actually I can't use it because it's too high on EXP to do that. I guess Seeking wouldn't be too bad, but I don't want to bait Giga Drain into that. I want to bait Steel Wing. I guess I can go hard Seeking and I could chip it down with Ice Beam. And then it's gonna be going for Giga Drain on me. I'm gonna preferably bait Steel Wing. Is there anything on my team that can do that though? No, no, no. Baiting Steel moves is a big problem because they don't deal good damage against basically anything. Yeah, I don't think I'm ever baiting. I don't think I'm ever gonna be baiting Steel Wing. At least not at. Wait. No, wait. Never mind. Can bait Steel Wing, but it's overlapping range. So yeah, I'm just gonna have to go to Seeking on Wing Attack. I could chip it down with Ice Beam a bit, and then I could how does Noctowl? Oh, it doesn't do too badly. I could I don't deal much to it, but I can. Okay, well, I need to go to the bathroom. I'll be back in a sec. Okay. Oh yeah. Gotta switch back. Okay, so Noctowl doesn't do too badly against Letty, and it doesn't deal much damage, but it can stealing. It raises defense. That's right. It doesn't deal too much damage. Fluffy also doesn't do too bad. Noctowl doesn't. How? What is Noctowl like on the EXP again? I guess I can probably. I can take it from Lydian. I'll bring Noctowl and Fluffy for Pineco. If I kill a Fluffy, it's going for Pin Missile, which Quilava can take very easily. I like that speed because of Fire Punch. I can take EXP from this on Quilava as well. Only gives it 200, and yeah, I can take that on its own. It's gonna be split, so I need to make sure to not use it against Lydian though, because I don't think it can take it from that. Um, I, I guess I can bring Apom as a backup. Seeking could end up um Seeking could end up over leveling as a result of this fight, but that's fine because I don't need it for Bugsy anyway. I need Miracle Seed to kill Pupitar. Um, there's no status moves in like the rest of the fight, so there's no status moves in the entire fight, so I can just go Horn on everything. You can take the pink though, just as it could always help. Let me check EXP on everything. It should be good for everyone except probably Seeking, but yeah, as I said, I don't. If this ends up over leveling, I don't care because I don't need it for Bugsy anyway. Yeah, Seeking did end up over leveling. Yeah, it's gonna pin Missile Flaffy. All right, so Seeking's over uh, Seeking is over leveled now, but I don't need it for Bugsy anyway, so that's perfectly fine. All right, now it's time for me to take on Bugsy himself. I'm not gonna lie, I'm very nervous about this. I have an actual chance of just losing straight up. I'm thinking about strategies for a while, and I think I do have a okay one. So it needs to be Apom, Apom, Lava, Bayleaf, Hunter. Ammonite, and Kabuto. First, I'm going to level up Ammonite to 25 because there's no reason not to anymore. You get the Chesto Berry. This Guava is what I'm going to be using the citrus berry I picked up on. I have to for my plan to work, unfortunately, but it is what it is. You both get orange. Wait. Yeah, and everyone else gets orange berries. Okay. I need to pre-poison Bayleaf again as well. Train everyone up. Okay. I'm not gonna lie, I have a real chance of just losing straight. Okay. No, I'm not, I'm gonna reset that. That's okay. I'm not gonna lie, I have a very real chance of just losing straight up. Alright. I think I've got an okay plan, but it's definitely not guaranteed to work. I need some things to go in my favor. Alright, please be nice to me, Bugsy. First, I'll just need to do something real quick. Alright, please. Please treat me well, Bugsy. One thing I gotta admit, it's very likely that both Apom and and I are going down this fight. Okay, so I equipped Chesto, correct? Yeah, I did. Alright. Don't crit. No crit, no spadef drop. No crit, no spadef drop. Okay, so what is the next play? At this range, Fury Swipes will always put it in range for Swift. It will also, I think, it will always put it in range for Quilloff's Fire Punch. So if it's like it doesn't crit, if it's Sleep Powders, so and Fury Swipes has a chance of killing. Yes, Fury Swipes is just like the objectively best play. Alright. Yes, that's okay, that's so good. Okay, that was the first scary part. Yeah, that was the first really scary part. Pinsir is going to it's random between Hermione. Yeah, it could be either Body Slam or Vital War, but it's never Rock Slide, so yeah, I go into Haunter here. Alright. No crit, please no crit, no crit, don't crit. Alright, didn't crit. How is Vital Throw looking against me? Okay, it's a... Oh, it's gonna just kill. I have to hope for, like, Rock Slide Flinch. Goodbye, Ammonite. You're like going down here. It has to be done for... Okay. That's really good. Unlucky. Goodbye, Ammonite. We just got you, but... What's going on is since Vital Throw is a negative priority move, it will... And it's only sees kills with that, always goes for that. Kabuto being at full HP is incredible. This is why... Yeah, this is Bailey's job. Blair would be ideal right now, though. Alright, yeah, that's best case, alright. Now I Poison Powder. I can take this slowly, I can... Yeah, I'm just gonna speed this part up. Okay, you might check my crit range against this thing first. Alright, crit range is 45. Yep, that's okay. I'm going to always, I'm always going to get out of crit range. Alright, I can just kill. Body slam. Yeah, I'll learn that. See that too. Okay, Ari does this. This is the really scary part. If anything is gonna lose me, it's gonna be this thing. I have to go. I have to go Kabuto. Alright, Kabuto, please don't get poisoned. Please don't get poisoned, Kabuto. Please. Okay, yes, that's okay. That's great. Alright, now it's always going for Giga Drain. Okay, so Sludge damage against Quilava. Please, don't crit, don't crit. Okay. Okay. We should always be safe now. Okay, max roll Sludge crit will kill me. I've got to play around it. I got no other choice. Good luck, Quilava. Please, 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 please. Yes! Oh my god, thank goodness. Alright, I go into Haunter now. And I curse it. The Shuckle can't hit me in any other way but Sandstorm. I'm still safe to stay in. Alright, last is Cypher. This one's potentially... What is it going for against me? Oh, it's going for either wing attack. Oh, it's random between wing attack and throwing. That's not good. I might need to sack Apom to be able to win the fight safely, because if Kabuto dies, I think I just lose. Yeah, yeah, I need to do that. Goodbye, Apom. Wait, oh no, I could have. Oh wait, I gotta heal Bailey. Alright. We'll make it for Bugsy. I could have saved Apom, I messed up on that, but live and learn. I'm fine with that. Like Amine and Apom were my two least valuable members. Apom, the men's tech Apom could have been good on some sections of Whitney, but I have a really good Heracross, which means it shouldn't really be that needed. And after Whitney, Apom kind of falls off a lot, so could have gone better, but I did make it through, which is what is most important. Alright, now I'm gonna level up. I need to check what level it's safe to go to, and I'll probably level up my Pokemon off screen. So I'm gonna call it now for here for now. Mostly did this just to do Bugsy, so yeah.